Hey guys, how's it going? It's Python. Welcome back to the channel. We're back for some more winhero, a bit of a different video today. I've done a couple of videos talking about rerolling, saying that right now is the best time to do so, and honestly, today, if you're watching this video today, I think it's just for today, they gave out another 10 free tickets. So it's even better to reroll right now. And I've had a couple of questions about how to have multiple accounts on the game. Obviously the easy answer is to have multiple devices. I personally use emulators, so I have different I use different instances. However, I did lose one of my accounts, unfortunately, just because BlueStacks that I use just decided to screw me and unfortunately deleted all my apps on one of my instances. Thankfully it was just one of them, so I actually lost one of my main accounts, so I had to link all of my main accounts to Google Play accounts. And you can do this, I believe, in iOS as well. I don't know whether you can do this on Windows. I don't know how it works on the Windows version. However, you can on one device have multiple accounts and go through them, and this is what I'm going to teach you today, in case you want to have a backup account or a reroll account. Right now that's a good time to reroll. Maybe you want to have an account that you just maybe don't even play that much, just level up to start with, and then just save your gems until Blue Lock comes out in the winter. So this is what we're going to do today. I have here the account that I actually rerolled for a couple of days ago. I haven't really played much with it. I started to, but I haven't done much. So let's say this is your main account, the account that you have. What you want to do is you want to go to the menu and you want to click here, right? And this is going to link your account to either Google or Apple. Obviously, I'm on an emulator, so I'm gonna go for Google Play. What you need in order to do this is you just need to have on your Google Play account as many different accounts as possible. So if you have multiple Google Play accounts, you can have as many accounts as you want with different Google Play accounts, depending on how many you have. Now, this is not going to be as easy as having multiple devices. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it's a simple process, really. So first of all, you want to have your account. If you're not already signed in, you want to have your account signed in. I'm just going to cover this real quick, and I'm going to sign in real quick. And as you can see, I'm going to show you right now, I've got two accounts, right? An R and an S. And I'm going to show you, let's go for this one. Let's save it on the R account. And now we are linked. Now we are linked to the R account, and actually if I go again and click here again, it will show me this button in order to remove the account and stop linking the account. You don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do this. You can actually make sure whether you are signed in or not by just checking, just to make sure. So as we can see, we are signed in on this account on the R. That was the email address, the Google Play account that I went for to save this account as. And now we're going to create another account. We're going to reroll for it and save whatever we want to save on the S account, on the second account, whatever. So yeah, essentially we want to close the app and open the settings, and I'll do that right now. Okay, so we are at settings. We want to open apps. I'm going to click on apps right here. And you want to scroll all the way down. I actually am blocking it with myself, but winhero is actually the last one. So I'm just going to click it. I'm not going to move myself. Actually, I probably should move myself. Hold up. Just a second. Okay, I've moved myself now. I feel like it should be better. Right, so once we are at the settings, we want to go to storage and want to clear the storage, right? He will delete app data and everything, and click OK. And then we want to open the game again. Once again, obviously goes without saying, you should have a VPN on, right? Connected to Japan. That's how you play the game regardless. But let's open the game up again. Okay, so we have opened the game up again. Now the game will need to re-download itself. So we're gonna tap to start, obviously. We're not gonna do anything else. This is obviously what we want to do if we want to start a new account. We want to do this. If you want to switch between accounts, it's going to be a bit different. We're going to go over that after we save an account that we want to save. But yeah, the game will need to download, so I'm just going to skip this part. But obviously, it's not going to take too long, to be fair. It's already at 3%, so if you have a good VPN, it shouldn't take that long. But yeah, I'm going to skip to the end. Okay, so the game has finished downloading. And we're gonna start off from the top, right? The game's gonna start off like it would the first time you download it, and unfortunately for the first time around, it's gonna have the cutscenes on it. It's gonna have the tutorial on it, which obviously you skip when you reroll. But for the first time, you obviously are gonna have to go through this, or maybe if you close it and open it again, maybe you'll skip through it. Let me just check that real quick. Okay, so I have closed and opened the game again. And you cannot skip the tutorial, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go through this, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've finally done the tutorial. The tutorial you can skip once you reroll. Obviously, when you switch between accounts, you also don't have to play the tutorial, obviously. But when you make a new account, when you want to start rerolling, the first time you have to actually play the tutorial, which takes a little bit. It's not too long, to be fair. It's like 3-4 minutes. I don't know, I wasn't paying much attention. Yeah, so once again, right now is phenomenal time to start rerolling, playing. So yeah, I'm not actually gonna reroll properly. I'll just do this one account. Obviously, actually, you know what? I'll reroll again just in case, because I've done it multiple times. Obviously, first of all, we get a free multi. Also, I've talked about who you want to get when you reroll, and I'll go over that a little bit again. But just to wait, what is the tutorial still going? I sure hope not. Okay, here we go. Okay, right. Right, it's gonna show all of the new characters as well. It will. Right, I'm skipping this as well because I think it's gonna show everybody. Yeah, okay, I'm skipping this cutscene real quick. Okay, so I've skipped through all the cutscenes and everything. We'll go back to the gacha. Once again, you don't have to do this ever again unless you want to reroll again. After you get back to your main one. Alright, let's just reroll now. We get a free temple. Actually, let me just claim these, which is really nice. Let's see how much different it is from when I made the last video. We get 10 more tickets, I believe, but 1,000 less gems, which is gonna mean I believe an extra multi, but 2 more free multis and 1 less with gems. Yeah, we're only gonna do 2 multis with gems, unfortunately, or jewels or whatever, but it's gonna be 7 multis in general, including the free one that we got. We get nothing here. We're just gonna blast through this because we've already done this multiple times. Next up, let's actually see here. We got 30, right? Yeah, we have 30 tickets. Let's do this first, and let me just briefly talk about who you want to get, because that's what I was saying. Okay, we get somebody here. Okay, no, not interested. I mean, Nira is fine, but it's not one of the ones that you want. Essentially, you just want to complete all your teams, all your colors, right? So, all the A and S rank characters, you're gonna use them. You can level them up. They're gonna be good. We're getting nothing, by the way, here. And the ones that are missing, in order for you to build a complete team, for each color are: for blue, you're missing a tank, but you're gonna get Sugishita for free by just doing the missions, and you get him super easily, like super easily, super quickly. This is so easy to get, so you're gonna get Sugishita regardless. So you definitely don't want to get Sugishita, by the way. Let's go with Endo here for the featured one, because why not? You don't want to get Sugishita. As for the other colors, Okay, we get Kaji. We get red Kaji. That's the thing. For red, an attacker is missing, so you need a red attacker. We get Endo as well. Wow, this is actually really good. As far as green goes, you need a tank. So Hiragi is the only green tank, alongside green Togame, who is A rank. Well, we're getting everybody. No, we're not getting everybody. We're getting the same guy, Endo again. Right. Okay, so this is actually an account that is not horrible, but you can definitely get better than this. Like, definitely. Okay, it's gonna tell us to do this. It's fine. So this is an account that I would not keep, so now you would just re-roll like you normally would, just regardless, right? So let me just go through this again. I've done this multiple times, but again, you want to go back to the menu. And you want to re-roll, you want to delete the account, you're not linked to it, to anything, you just want to delete it and want to start over with a brand new one. And you're not gonna go through the tutorial this time, okay? You're just gonna go through all the login bonuses, the daily stuff, and everything. You already know this if you've re-rolled, if you watched the previous videos, but yeah, you're just gonna go through this through the logins. Nothing crazy, not the trailers or anything. None of that's gonna play. Yeah, it's just the login bonuses. I'm just gonna skip through this. Okay, here we are again. I just did the 10 multi that you start off with. I'm sorry, I completely blanked off there and continued to do this. Once again, you just reroll like you normally would. I'm not actually gonna waste your guys' time. We're gonna do this one last time, and I will briefly say, let me just go and claim the 10 tickets here. By the way, you don't need to get this anymore, the gems here, because you're not gonna get enough to do an extra multi, unfortunately, anymore with gems. But obviously, you get an added multi because of the tickets. Once again, very quickly, the characters that you want Hiragi. Okay, in order to complete your teams, you need Hiragi for green. You need a red attacker, which is either red Suo or red Kaji. And for and you need a yellow attacker, which there is 3 options, which are obviously Tomiyama, yellow Tomiyama. Oh no, I backed out. Sorry. Yellow Tomiyama, a yellow Sako, and yellow Tsubaki. Right. So those are the 3 options for yellow attackers. Whichever one is fine. Obviously, you can check out the tier list that I've done. Characters are better than others, but I'm talking about having a complete starting account. Those are the 3 holes that you need to fix, because the other hole fixes itself, which is the blue tank, which you're gonna get regardless. So if you get all 3 of them, right, Hiragi, any red attacker, which obviously the featured Tomiyama is still available, so you could go for him. He's not really good. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could go for him. And obviously a yellow attacker to fill the gaps. Other than that, other good characters are sorry, let's see here. Other good characters, because here are all of the standards that we don't have because we didn't get any SS ranks. So the other good ones that you could get outside of the red attacker, yellow attacker, and Hiragi are obviously blue Umemiya. He's the best unit in the game. He's the best standard unit in the game. Blue Kaji is a really good blue support. You're gonna need a red support. Kiryu you're gonna get regardless by just playing the game. Same with Sakura, you're gonna get them very, very easily, like within like a month or playing, maybe even less than that. But still, getting him early on is not bad because he's good. Obviously, you could get the red support Nire, who's not that great, but he'll do the job. Green support Umemiya is also fantastic. The blue tank is great as well. And other than that, everything else is just fine. It's just an added bonus. So yeah, the ones that you really want to focus, ideally, what you want to get is Hiragi, any yellow attacker, preferably Tsubaki. Tsubaki is the best, but anybody else is fine. And a red attacker, preferably Kaji, because preferably Suo. Suo is slightly better, but Suo you can get for free a lot longer than what it takes to get the others for free, like the ones from the exchange shop. So yeah, that was a brief of who you want to look for. I'm not going to continue with this, but let's say that you want to keep this account. So what you would do is you would go back here. You want to link the account. Okay. You want to click OK. And as you can see, the account is not linked to anything. So, so what you would want to do is, let me just block this real quick. You want to click sign in with Google, obviously. And now you want to save it to your other account, not the one that you saved the previous one, but to the other one, right? So here I would save it to the S, not to the R. I already saved my main one to the R. So now you would save it to your second one, or if you have a second one, to your third one, to your fourth one, and have as many accounts as you want. So you can save it here. I'm not going to because the account is crap, so there's no point. So I'm not actually going to save it. But you would normally save that. And then, in order to switch to your other account, you need to once again go to the settings and clear the storage. Okay, once again, we are at settings. I'm going to click on storage, which I've blocked with my head. And we're going to clear the storage here again. Of course, close the game, by the way. Yep, close the game, delete the app data, and we're going to open the game again. Once again, the VPN is still running. Okay, so the game is open now. Instead of just tapping like we did when we wanted to reroll, we're not going to tap. We're going to go to the menu real quick, and we're going to click here on the account transfer. And once again, it's going to pop up here. I just want to make sure that I have this on. Okay, so it's gonna show up with sign in with Google or with Apple. I'm gonna click with sign in with Google. And you want to sign in with the account that you want to have. So my main account, I saved it on the R, so we're gonna go back to that. And we're good. We're linked. Now we're gonna tap to start. And now the game's gonna download again like it did in the beginning. So I believe I should skip that if the game wants to load. And by the way, I'm really sorry. Okay, there we go. We're gonna download this. Right. Once again, I'm really sorry because I just realized that when you restart the game and you delete everything, it kind of resets your settings, right? So if you have it on low quality or high quality or medium quality, as far as the graphics goes, I'm sorry if it was bad for the later half of the video, but yeah, we're gonna have to just do that again and go on high quality, which is just fine. It doesn't really change too much. Anyways, once the download is finished, I'll be back. Okay, so once again, once the game is finished downloading, it's not gonna go through the tutorial. It's just gonna go through all of the featured character trailers and everything, so I'm just gonna skip through this again. Actually, we can do this together. It's fine, right? So, actually, no, it's not fine. It takes a long time, so I'm gonna skip through this. Okay, so I've skipped through the trailers. Now it's obviously this whole thing that you have to go through as well, which I didn't show you last time. But essentially, this is it, right? We're gonna be back at the main account now, and this is essentially all you want to do. If you want to switch between accounts, you just have to clear the game data, clear the storage, and there we go, we're back at the main account. Oh my goodness, please. And I can show you the characters, and the quality is horrible, so we can go to the settings and change everything the way that it was in high quality. There we go, a little bit better now. So there we go, that's it guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you. If you have questions, let me know. Maybe I forgot to mention something, but once again, I want to say, because somebody asked me this a while ago and I didn't have an answer for that, so I'm really sorry, but here is the video now to help you reroll and start an account and have multiple accounts on the same device. Once again, it does take a little bit because you need to download the game data. It doesn't take too long to download the game, honestly. It's just that if you want to reroll the tutorial, it's a bit long, but that's it. It's pretty easy to do. So once again, if you want to switch between accounts, you just clear the game data, you go back to the menu, you log in with your Google account that you already have an account with, and you switch between the two that way, like I did show you in the last example. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully this helped. If it did, please subscribe if you don't mind. That would mean a lot. But that's it for today. Bye bye.